Hello, YouTubers and all those who happen to watch. Hope you guys are all doing quite well. So, okay, Origin has been compromised supposedly as a rumor started by Eurogamer. Now, again, I've heard this probably a couple days ago as well. I can't remember if I was paying attention or not, as weird as that sounds. But supposedly, some people got breached, their accounts got compromised, so therefore Eurogamer put up a big old red flag saying that some people hacked Origin in general. Well, my account per se was not compromised, at least not yet. It's, to me, sketchy to think that, okay, so many few got compromised, and EA saying, no, this never happened. Now, of course, I understand when big companies such as EA put up the crowd control banner and say, nope, oh, nothing happened here, go on. It, to me, is a questionable thing. At the same time, it also posts up that same old question that's pretty much getting dry already, is that, how safe are you on digital distribution websites such as Origin or Steam or any other client such as that? I mean, again, it's not a perfect world. Crap like this happens all the time, and it's a big risk and gamble when you put your assets on an internet clients such as Steam or Origin or GOG or whatever you may use, Desora, I don't know, touch my nipples. So my theory and thesis of this is quite simple. I mean, this is pretty much the herpa derpa, the derpa slurp. If you're going to put your assets like that, such as your bank details or anything else, on a website such as Origin or anything else in between, use a better password. Pencil and paper does a miracle worker. Now, some people go, well, I don't want to do it because if people around my house are going to look at it. It's like, well, if you see someone from your IP buying shit on your client, then you know whose ass to kick personally. And of course, obviously, make them pay for it. If they don't pay for it, obviously throw them the fuck out. Problem solved. Next thing I want to talk about here. Well, if my kid does it, well, there's a good old thing called an ass whooping. Give that kid something he'll never forget and never want to use a computer again for. Anyway, if they can't make it to the phone, it's good. Okay. Sorry. Bad joke. Next thing here is a couple folks so far have been getting some new Xbox 360s, which is some anniversary console limited edition. And if you've been a person who's been with Xbox 360 Arcade since the beginning, you get this special little console, 250 gigabytes, blah, 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 as far as I've read about. Anywho. And I look at this going, okay, so what happens for all those folks who've been having to replace their consoles constantly? Where's their compensation other than paying constantly to get new consoles over and over and over because your hardware is crap? Some people are saying that the Slim model is a little bit better when it comes to stability, when it comes to hardware. But again, I've had a couple problems myself with the console. I mean, these are just obviously, a whatever kind of thing. It was bound to happen anyway, having a 2006 model. But again, where is the compensation for all those folks who had more than obviously my two little minor problems with my console? What happened to those folks who bought like at least 10, 20 dozen freaking consoles? Where's their this again is just weird. I mean, yes, is it nice for rewarding those folks for being so damn loyal for so long using Xbox Live? Yeah, sure, 10 years, pat them on the back, here's a damn console. I'm not seeing it as a bad prerogative because you're paying people for being loyal, even though, quite frankly, $299 worth of, hardware isn't really going to bound the price of people on how much they actually paid for the service over the years anyway. I mean, $50/$60 a year, yeah, that's quite pricey. I mean, some of these people probably paid bi-monthly $30 if they got one of those, discounted, Black Friday / Christmas or after Christmas sale vouchers to redeem some time on gold. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just overthinking that, but, where's the compensation for all those people who have paid so much for this console? Again, I digress. I mean, these are probably just minor issues in the world of gaming. I don't know. Origin obviously is just as vulnerable as any other company or any other OS / I just called it an OS, didn't I? Wow. I need a life. Anywho. Yeah. I say anywho a lot. What is your thesis on these two subjects alone? I mean, to me, I just kind of look at them as, well, there could have been so much done when it comes to Origin. At the same time, if something did happen, EA should have been the first prize winner to pretty much point out there's a scare or a potential issue. They should at least make people aware of it, because heck, if I barely heard about it, then that's something that needs to be an honest red flag about. I mean, if a media outlet, at least like people such as Eurogamer, even though they're not 100% dependable when it comes to information, but someone like that had to start a rumor like that after hearing a couple dozen. That couple dozen still is something pretty scary, at least for those folks who have content on Origin. But, anywho, take it easy, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care.